Hi everyone. Good morning, good evening. Thanks for joining the session. So today we are going to discuss about subnetting. So where we will do subnetting, we will do subnetting in IPv4 addressing. Okay. So we have IPv4 32-bit and 128-bit, right? So we'll do subnetting for 32-bit only. So yeah. So I would like to ask you the questions like how many network bits we have in class B? How many network bits we have in class B?
Two, two network bits now.
Listen to my question
16
carefully.
network bits and 16
Yeah,
host bits.
I'm asking bits, not octets. So bits is 16, octets are 2.
Yes.
Okay?
32 bits.
Yeah, but how many network bits are in class B? Network bit
16,
16 network bits.
16. Okay. How many network bits in class C?
24.
24.
Yeah. So network bits are fixed. Okay? Go on mute. So whatever the network bits here, right? Please go on mute. So here you can see, right? These are the network bits in since first octet, whatever it is, all are like 1111. So these network bits are fixed here. Okay, these network bits are fixed and dot 0000 like this. These are not fixed. So if you see, right, these are the host bits which whatever I am representing in green color, these are host bits, these are network bits. So the network bits are always fixed. That's why if all becomes ones, what is the value? It is 255, right? If all become ones, see 128 plus 64, 32, 16. See the bit position here, you remember bit position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If all bit positions are 1, you need to add all the values and the value will become 255. Okay, understood? So now before going to discuss about subnetting, so let's discuss this thing. Okay, one moment. Okay. Okay, let's start this. Okay, so now take example class C private IP address. Okay, so you can take any example class A, class B. Okay, so for learning purpose, I'm considering class C. You can take anything again. I'm telling you. In the middle of the class, you will ask, "Sir, can you take this?" Yes, you can take anything. I'm just taking an example of class C private address. So can you please tell me class C private address range where from where it will start?
192.
Sir, 192.
Okay,
92 to
okay.
192.168
Dot. Okay.
One,
Huh?
0.
0, sir.
0.0.
Okay.
0.1.
Check it. Check it.
192.168.
Check it. Is this correct or not? What is a private IP
Yes, sir, it is
address?
correct.
Right? This is a range. Okay. Everyone, is it correct or not? Check. Hello.
It's correct, sir.
It's that only, right? Just want to show you here.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Please go on mute. Very important. Okay. You can see it is a slash 24. How many network bits we have? 24, right? That's why we call as a slash 24. There are 24 network bits in class C network by default. That's why we call slash 24. Now, tell me the range. What is the range? Okay. From where exactly it will start? Here in the first network. Discuss about first network. Let's discuss about first network. Okay. This is a first network. Tell me. the first network range where it will start. See here, if you see here, hello, వింటున్నారా అందరూ?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you see here, right? If you see here, right? First, these three are fixed. Okay, these three are fixed. Network bits are fixed. So how many octets we have here? Here,
Two. Two octets.
Two.
how many network bits we have here?
16.
Three network bits.
3.
Three
3
network.
network class C.
Yeah, three network bits, right? Network bits are
Yeah.
all are fixed. It means all are ones. You cannot change anything. Okay, the network bits are fixed. Understood, guys? The network bits are fixed. You cannot change. These network bits are fixed. You cannot change. Okay. ఓకే. వింటున్నారా? ఈ నెట్వర్క్ బిట్స్ ఏంటివి ఫిక్స్. ఇవన్నీ ఫిక్స్ అయిపోయినాయి. అంటే అవి వేరీ అవ్వవన్నమాట. దోస్ నెట్వర్క్ బిట్స్ ఆర్ ఫిక్స్డ్. సో, ఫస్ట్ నెట్వర్క్ రేంజ్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది? సో, ఇందులో ఫస్ట్ నెట్వర్క్. ఇందులో చాలా నెట్వర్క్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా! ఫస్ట్ నెట్వర్క్. సారీ. సో, యూ యూ కెన్ సీ హియర్ రైట్? దీస్ 3 octets are fixed. You cannot change it. Okay? It cannot vary it. Where it will vary, it will change. It will vary only with host numbers 0, 1, 2 to 255. So in that case, what will be the first network? Simple.
Dot 1.
192.
192.
192.168.0.1.
0.0.
0.1.
No, no, no. 1 second. Back, please go on mute. Okay. 192.168.0.02. This is the first. It will start from 0.0 and then 192.168.0.1, right? And then 192.168.0.2. Understood? These first three are fixed. It's a class C, right? These first three are fixed. Okay. Hello. వింటున్నారా?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Anna.
Okay. So what I'm saying is these first three octets are fixed. You cannot change it. Okay. It's a class C network, right? All network bits are fixed. All are ones already. Okay. So it start from 0.02. What is the last IP like this? What is the last IP? 192?
254.
192.168.0 dot?
255.
Yes,
255 Anna.
255.
254.
255,
Okay.
man. It will start from 0, end at 255. Total 256, right? In one network, total 256 IP addresses are available. Okay, this is called first network. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes. Clear.
Okay. Let's discuss about second network. Okay. Now tell me the second network.
1.0.
1 second. Hmm. Second network. Now it will start from 0 is done, right?
190. 190.
0 is done. And now
Yes.
192.168.1.0 and then it will end at
1 dot
255.
255.
Everyone understood now? 1.0 to 1.255 is the second network. What about third network?
Yes.
2.14. 2.0.
Okay. 192.168.2.0
2.255. 168.
192.255. Okay.
2.250.
What is the fourth network now?
3.1.
192.168. 3.0.
3.0.
Yeah, very good. 3.0 to 192.168.3.255.
3.255.
3.255.
Like this, what is the last network? 192.168.
255 dot 255 dot.
255.0 to 192.168.255.255. Everyone understood this.
Yes,
Yes.
Anna.
Last network, it means 6 network ఇది. 256 network. Okay. How many networks are there in class C total? 256 networks. You can create 256 networks in Class C. Okay. So this is the first network. This is the second network. This is the third network. Okay. This is the third network, and this is the fourth network. So this is the avail ranges. Okay. This is the range in each network. Understood, everyone? Why first? See, first three octets are fixed because network bits are fixed. Okay. Understood, guys? Everyone. So how many network bits we have here? It's slash 24. Slash 24. As I said, it's all our slash 24. 24 network bits, right? There are 24 network bits. That's why we call as a slash 24. Now, total, how many available IP addresses are here? In first each and every network, let's consider about first network. Let's talk about first
One,
network. Total available available IP addresses.
254.
Man, 0 to 256. How much it is?
256 and
255 IP address for network.
physics and
You need to count 0 as well, brother. 1 to 255, it's
Yes,
255.
yes, yes. Sorry, sir.
So
I
it's
forgot.
it's it's
256 and
256. Okay. Total available IP addresses are how many in each network? 256. Is it clear?
256.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And here in each and every network, remember this is human. Uh, oh, how can I say that? So, uh, uh, see, human shortcut. Okay, it's a human shortcut. After 2 minutes, I'll tell you the electronics device how exactly they will calculate. Okay. So first, understand the concept. The first in the first network is the first IP address is called network ID. Okay. Okay. And the last IP address we call broadcast ID. What is network ID? What is broadcast ID? So what is network ID and what is broadcast ID? Let me discuss. Let's explain this thing. Okay. What is network ID? First of all, the network ID, it will identify the network portion. It means, see, here this is a network ID, right? Yes or no? Here this is a network ID.
Yes,
Yeah. Now, can you please tell me this is one network and this is one network. It means 0.1 is 192.168.0.1 IP addresses belongs to one network. 1.1 is belongs to another network. Yes or no? Like
yes,
192.168.1.1. Okay, this is the IP address. Uh, both are in same network. Suppose in real time, let me tell you, it's a computer. Okay, and there is a one more computer. Take it, and there is a switch. Okay, just understand this. And here we connected to here, just like that. Just understand. Just connected here. Okay, this is computer A, PCA, and IP address is 192.168.1.1. Okay, okay, and now this is PCB, and this IP address is 0.1. Now, can you please tell me PCI IP address in PCB IP address in both are in same network or different network?
Different networks.
Different network, right?
different.
How you are saying that? By seeing the IP addresses, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
By seeing the IP addresses, you are telling
yes.
that both are in different networks. But how PCA comes? How
To
PCA?
understand this,
Yeah, please go on mute. Please go on mute. Please go on mute. Listen carefully. Okay, the logic. The computer A doesn't know the destination IP address is same network or different network. So it will calculate internally. How it will identify? It will identify based on the network ID. See, this 1.1 belongs to 1.0 network. This 0.1 belongs to 0.0 network, right? So this network ID and this network ID both are different, right? Yes or no? This network ID 192.168.0.0 is the network ID and 1.0 is the network ID. These network IDs are both are different. Okay. So internally the computer A will check the network IDs. Based on the network ID, it will identify whether the destination IP 0.1 is same IP address or not. Understood, everyone? So the thing is
Yes.
how it will calculate the network ID, I will tell you after 30 minutes. Okay. Now the definition of network ID is it will identify the network portion. It means whatever if something it's there is an IP address, this IP address is belongs to which network. That identification is done by network ID. Okay, understood? Suppose this is a 1.1 IP address. This 1.1 IP address is belongs to 1.0 network ID, 1.0 network. That kind of identification is done by network ID. Okay, how will calculate? I'll tell you after 30 minutes. But remember the network ID, it will identify the network portion of the host. Host in the sense the IP address which are assigned into the computer. So here there are 256 IP addresses. Out of 256 IP addresses, 0.0 is for network ID. Now everyone understood network ID or not?
Yeah.
Network ID is used to identify the network portion. Okay, whether I'm belongs to this network or different network, it will just identify the network portion. Okay, and now what is broadcast ID? Broadcast ID means it will address the all the nodes in the network. Total how many available IP addresses now? 0.1 to 0.254. Total 254 available IP addresses. Sorry, not available. Usable IP addresses. You cannot use network ID and broadcast ID. Okay, you can assign these usable IP addresses to your computers, laptops, wherever it is. Okay, so if it receives any broadcast packet, it will forward that packet to all the hosts which are connected to the device. Like whoever is using these IP addresses, right? Or one device, two device. Suppose if you receive any broadcast packet, it will advertise to the all the hosts. Okay, in this range, it will advertise to all the hosts in this range. So broadcast ID, network ID we cannot use. Everyone understood the broadcast ID? So switch to broadcast, right? Similarly, if router receives any broadcast, okay, broadcast packet, whatever the IP addresses are available in this network, it will send the packet to all the host. These IP addresses are we are assigning to the computers, right? So that the broadcast packet will advertise to all the hosts in this network range. That is called broadcast ID. So the definition is here. So the broadcast address is the last address of the IP network. It is used to address the all the nodes at the same time. Okay. Network ID is a unique address to identify the network portion of the IP network. Okay. Guys, understood or not? Please tell me.
Broadcast card अच्छा तो बिक गया.
So broadcast ID in the sense like this is the broadcast ID, right? Okay. So this broadcast ID, what it will do if you receive any broadcast packet. See, I'm doing broadcast now. You're all people are listening to me, right? My single voice. I'm broadcasting to. I'm broadcasting to in this Google Meet. Whoever is joined in this Google Meet, they're able to heard about my voice. Yes or no? That is called broadcasting. Similarly, if it receives any broadcast packet, it will send the packet to all the nodes. Suppose this 0.1 is assigned to laptop and this 0.2 is assigned to PC. Like that. These all are connected to this switch, right? Okay. So if it is broadcast packet, you need to what is that? If you need to send a broadcast packet out, right? What it will do? It will broadcast to all the hosts like switch. This consider this is a router. Okay. This is a router. Okay. Simple brother. Broadcast in the sense, what do you mean by broadcast, man? It will send to all,
చెప్పండి సార్.
right? Yeah, it will send to everyone, right? It is sent to everyone. Who is everyone? This range. This range. Where 192.168.0.02, 192.168.0.254. So it will broadcast the packets to this range 0.1 to 0.254. All the host, all the IP addresses. Understood or not?
Okay, sir.
So
Brother,
generally,
why it is not sending that packet through network ID?
packet not sending through network ID. I didn't understand that question. Network ID itself, it is identify the network
Whatever
portion.
you're having broadcast right now,
See, listen carefully.
as well
Listen.
as we can use network ID
No, 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 no. I told you the purpose of network ID. What is the purpose of network ID?
to identify the network per
Portion.
device.
Okay. So we are using network ID for one purpose. Why you want to use this IP address to the system? You cannot use this 0.0 and 0.255 for any computer. We are not using it. Okay. In each
Okay, this
network,
is standard.
yeah, this is standard. They are used for
Okay,
specific purpose. Okay. This 0.0 and 0.255 we are not using to any computer or any node. Every computer requires IP address
okay,
or not. Every
yes,
computer, every networking device requires IP address. In this network, we don't use network ID and broadcast ID because the network ID is used to identify the network portion, and the broadcast ID used to broadcast the packets within this network. Within this network, okay. That's why we are not using
okay.
this. That's why now we need to remove these two, and now tell me total usable IP addresses.
254.
254.
Yeah, total usable IP addresses equal to 254. Okay, understood? It means 256 minus 2 equal to 254. Everyone understood?
Yes.
These are the usable IP addresses we need to assign to the computers, laptops, whatever it is. Okay. So the network ID it will identify the network portion. Okay. And how internally it will calculate the network ID, I will tell you. You will get a clear picture. Okay. Now this is the ranges and this is all about it. Okay. Now you understood the basic thing, right? IP address and all. What are the available IP addresses? Whatever the all. So now let's discuss about subnetting. We haven't started the subnetting. Let's discuss now. Okay. Listen carefully. So whatever we are discussing, I'm not going to teach you the definition wise. First of all, subnetting is a technology, subnetting is a concept. Why they introduce subnetting? Because there is a problems. To overcome that problems, the technology is evolving, right? So first we'll discuss the problem. What is that? So design perspective. Okay, let's consider design perspective. So consider my network, Tungabhadra Networks. Okay, Tungabhadra Networks is a company, my company. Okay, Tungabhadra Networks. So I recently established this company, and we have three teams. What are those teams? Technical team first, technical team, and accounts team, right? Accounts team, and now you can say HR team. Definitely will be there, right? HR team. There are three teams at the moment. So since it is a it's a startup company, we have less employees. Suppose in technical team we are having almost 35 people. Okay, and accounts team also we are having 30 people. Okay, and HR team we are having just less people, 10 people. Just consider this. Okay, now for 35 people I need 35 computers, right? Yes or no? How many members are there? I need to give a computer to them. Yes or no, guys? I need to give a laptop to
Yes,
them,
sir.
right? Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
for technical team, I need to give 35 laptops or computers. How many IP addresses I need?
35.
35 IP addresses. Okay. 35 IP addresses I need. Here also I need 30 IP address. Here also I need 10 IP address. So what I can do here, generally what I can do, I'll take a class C IP address because class C is very least IP address and we are having maximum 254. I can use this. So what I can do is I can assign one network to this team. So all are different teams, all are different teams, different networks we need to assign. Okay. All are different teams, right? So I don't know. See, in organization, HR portals will they can the websites and other servers only HR team will access. Technical team, technical data center stuff, only technical team can access, not HR team, right? Each and everyone, they have their own tools. They can access their own tools, servers and all. So that's why we are using different networks. All are belongs to different networks, not on the same network, because different teams, right? So I can assign first network. I can assign to him 192.168.0.1. I can assign to him 0.0/24. So I'm assigning 0/0/24 network to technical team, and again 192.168.1.0/24 to accounts team, and I'm assigning another network 192.168.2.0/24 to another team. Okay, these are the teams. Okay, technical team. So how many IP addresses here are available? Usable IP address 254. Everywhere it is 254, right?
Yes.
254. In each network it is 254. 254. Okay. Okay. So technical team understood, right? Everyone, what I'm saying. There are three teams. In each team
Yes, yes.
we have people, and we are taking a networks. Okay. Now you can see, right? Every day, lot of electronic devices are manufacturing, right? Like computers, mobile phones, cameras, routers, switches, all are networking device. Every electronic device need to communicate in internet. They need an IP address. So we are having less IP addresses now. We have shortage of IP addresses. We don't have IPv4 addresses anymore. That's why they are using IPv6. So what we need to do, we need to save the IP addresses. See, here only 35 people are there. How many IP addresses you need? Only 35. So if you remove 254 minus 35, right? How many remaining IP addresses will be there here? 2,
221.
2 and 19. Okay, 219 IP addresses. Okay, so how many wasted here? 219 IP addresses are wasted. Here also, how many wasted here? 30, right? Equal to 224. 224 IP addresses are wasted here. Here also 10, 244 IP addresses are wasted. So we are wasting the IP addresses if you take a single network like this, right? We need to save the IP addresses. Okay, got it, guys? The problem? You got the problem, right? Hello, everyone.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Everyone
Yeah,
understood?
got it, got.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So generally, this is the networks. This is the network ranges. Okay, available ranges. And now I have a uh, in my company there are three teams. In each team we have people. We need 35 IP addresses for each technical team, 30 IP addresses for accounts, 10 for HR. If I take a individual network like this, okay, so see, assigning individual networks, and now if I checked it right, there are a lot of IP addresses are wasted. Almost 650 plus IP addresses are wasted here. So what we can do, we need to save the IP addresses. Now the definition of subnetting. Subnetting in the sense we can take any one network and divide that network into multiple networks by saving the IP for saving the IP addresses. So how can we divide one network into multiple networks? That is called subnetting. Subnetting. It means you are dividing one network into multiple networks. Now tell me which network we can take out of these three. You can take any network also here. So which network we can take and we can work on it. Tell me.
Accountant.
Anyone first one.
Okay, fine. For simplify, 1.0 I'll take. Okay, take 192.168.1.0/24 network. Okay, we can divide this network into multiple networks. Okay, fine. First of all, what is our requirement? How many number of networks you need? How many number of networks you need? Tell me. How many number of networks you need?
3.
One.
Very good. Uh, 3 by, see, technical team is one network, accounts team is one network, HR team is one network. You need how many networks?
3.
Okay, 3. Okay, now the formula is, listen to the formula. There is a formula called 2 to the power of n equal to 3 now. Okay. You need the value of 3. So here you can say 2 to the power of n equal to, so here 2 to the power of n equal to, this is a formula. Okay. How many number of networks you need? 3, right? So you need to borrow the host bits. Let's see how exactly it will work. So now you need 3 networks. Okay. You need 3 networks. You want to divide this one network into 3 networks. Now listen carefully here. Here, this is how many, this is network bits, right? These are the network bits which are fixed, which cannot change. These are the host bits. There are 18 which are host bits like 44444444. Okay. Guys, understood? I'm not converting these 3 bits into binary. Okay. I'm not converting these 3 octets into binary because all are ones already. All 3 networks are ones, right? This is net. See here. These are all our networks, right? This is host. Once again. Okay. If you see, right? Okay. These are network bits. First 3 are network bits. These are host bits. Okay. These are host bits. Okay. Wait. Ah. Host bits only varies, right? Here you can see host bits only varies 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. The network bits are fixed. That's why I'm not converting these network bits into the binary. I just converted 0 into 0, all zeros, right? Yeah. Now listen carefully. Okay. So the subnetting, you're dividing one network into multiple networks, right? So how exactly we are doing? This is the formula. 3 to the power of n equal to, just consider as a x. Here x equal to how many number of network bits you need. Okay. How many number of network bits you need. So now substitute the value. So 2 to the power of n equal to how much? 3. X equal to 3 right here. You need 3 you need 3 networks. Now tell me, if you need 3, what is the value you need to enter here?
2,
Okay, let's consider 2 to the power of, first 2 to the power of, what is that? 0. If it is 2 to the power of 0, what is the value? It's 1. If it is 2 to the power of 1, the value is 2. It's not sufficient, right? If it is 2 to the power of 2, the value is 4. It means at least you should,
sufficient.
yeah, it at least you need 3, right? More than 3 you need. It is sufficient, right? Now, what is the n value? Now, n equal to,
2,
n equal to, it is simple mathematical calculation. N equal to 2. Okay. So here n means number of borrowing bits. Number of borrowing host bits. Guys, everyone understood what I'm saying? If you don't understood, please let me know. Hello,
Yes,
Yes,
understood,
yes,
sir.
yes.
everyone. So let me repeat it
Yes.
again. How many networks you need? You need 3 networks in your team. You have 3 teams, 3 networks you need. It means it's an X. So I'm putting X value here. The formula is 2 to the power of n. Okay. Here n equal to how many number of borrowing bits, how many bits you need to borrow. It means to get a third 3 value, right? What number you need to enter here? You need to enter 2 here. You need to enter 2
4.
here. So if 2 to the power of 2 equal to 4, right? So it's satisfied at least. So here n equal to number of borrowing bits. Now, how many bits you need to borrow here? 2 bits.
3,
1.
Man, n equal to number of borrowing bits. So
Okay, good.
how
2.
okay.
many bits you need to borrow? 2. So the
True.
subnetting is the process of borrowing the host bits. Now here, first two bits you need to convert this into network bits like 1, 1. Understood? You need to n equal to 2, right? You need to borrow the 2 bits here. It means they are changing from green to yellow. It means they are converting from host bits to network bits. Now, total how many network bits here we are having? 24 plus 2 equal to
26.
26 slash 26. Now, convert this into subnet mask. So, subnet mask is this, right? And now what is a subnet mask? Convert this binary into decimal. What is the value?
192.
192, or else it is slash 26. Everyone understood this or not? Hello,
Yes.
this is subnet mask. Subnet mask. Guys, I need your participation. Can anyone tell me if you don't understood anything?
No.
Hello?
Understand, sir.
Okay. So now whatever you see right in green color, those are those are
Host bits.
host bits.
Host bits.
Now
Host.
tell me how many how network range. How to calculate network range? Network range equal to, remember carefully, 2 to the power of h. H అంటే ఏంటి? What do you mean by h here is remaining,
Host bits.
yeah, remaining host bits. Okay. How many bits are there here? Remaining 6. It means 2 to the power of 6, right? So what is the value here? 2 to the power of 6.
64.
64. Yeah.
64.
64. This is the network range. This is the network range. Now, so this is a number of network. 2 power n equal to, now this number of networks. How many networks we will get here? 2 to the power of n means number of networks. So how many networks we can divide this one network into? 4 networks we can divide. We need 3 networks only, but based on the formula we can get 4 networks here. Yes or no? We will get 4 networks. So let's divide this
Yes.
let's divide this 1.0 into, let's divide this 1.0, right? This is 1.0, 192.168.1.0. This is a network. We need to divide into multiple networks. Okay. Let's divide this. Okay. Let's divide this. So subnet mask is, I'll write like this. Okay. Yeah. Now let's divide this. What is the first network? First network. So this is a network, right? This is one network. In this network, what is the first network here?
192.
192.168.1.0
1.0
to
to 192.196. 1.64.
64 or 63,
63, sir.
because you need to count 0 also, right?
63.
0 to 63, how much? 64. So this is a range. Simple. If you want to calculate the range, right, what is the value here? 192, right? What is the total value? 256, right? Generally, what is the total value? 0 to 255 means 256, right? Remove 256, do 256 minus 192, you will get 64. That is a human shortcut. Okay. So you can remove this 192 value from 256, you will get a 64 value. That is a human shortcut. But I don't want to teach human shortcuts. I want to tell you exactly how internally system calculates everything. So the range will calculate it by this formula, 2 to the power of h. It means remaining host bits, 2 to the power of 6. This is a range. So 0 to 160, this is the first network. And tell me the second network now.
192.168.1.64 to 127.
Very good. 192.168.1.127. Okay. And now, what is the third network?
128 to
128 to 192.
Are you sure 192 or
191.
191? Yeah. And now, what is the fourth network?
192.254.
Yes, 1.192 to 192.168.1.255. This is the last network. Okay. So we divided one network into multiple networks. All are slash. What is the slash notation? What is the subnet mask? Slash 24 or what?
26.
26.
Yeah, this is slash 26.
26.
This is slash 26. Okay. This is called subnetting. By default subnet mask is slash 24. If he is using slash 24, there is no subnetting. If it is more than that, he is using subnetting. It means he divided one network into multiple network. Now, if first network I can assign to my technical team, tech team. So now technical team, I will assign to my technical team right here. First network I will assign to my technical team. So tech team, I can mention tech team here. Total how many available here? 64. So these are the available, but you don't use two, right? So usable IP addresses are 2 equal to 62. So how many I need? I need only 35. Okay, but I can get I have 62 here. Okay, I can assign this network to. So how many IP addresses are you saved? Almost 200 IP addresses to 190 IP addresses you saved right here. Right. Similarly, I can assign this network to accounts team. Similarly, I can assign this network to HR team. Okay. And the thing is, there is one more network. You can use this network in future in case any new team is you're trying to launch a new team in your organization. You can use that network, okay, for a future purpose, right? So you also have one more thought, brother. I have 62 IP address here, but I need only 35. Still, I can save something. Okay, if you want to still do subnetting, borrow one bit here, one more bit. Then how many network bits? How many networks you will get? 2 power of 3 equal to 8 networks you will get. So how many remaining host bits? 2 to the power of 5. 2 to the power of 5 means 32 only. So usable IP addresses are 30 only. So you need 35, right? It is not feasible. Understood, everyone? Not.
Yes, yes, yes.
No,
Yes,
no,
sir.
I didn't get the 8
Okay.
one that you
So
said to do the part of it.
what I'm saying is, I have assigned this first network to tech team. Okay. In the tech team, I need only technical team. I need only 35 IP addresses. But in the first network, I have 62 IP addresses. Still, I want to save some IP addresses here. Still, generally, still I want to save some IP addresses. So if you want to save more IP addresses, you can divide more networks. So till here we borrowed only 2 bits. Borrow one more bit, I'm saying. Borrow one more bit. Then how many host bits are remaining here? 5, right? After borrowing one more bit. Hello?
Yeah, yeah. Host bit
So
will be 5.
so if you borrow one more bit, how many network bits you are borrowing? N equal to now 3.
3.
So 2 power of 3
Okay,
equal
got it.
to
8.
2 power of 3 equal to 8 networks. You will get 8 networks, and each network, what is the range? Remaining host bits 2 to the power of 5, right? How many host bits are there? 2 to the power of 5. So what is that value of 2 to the power of 5? It is 32 only.
32.
So how many usable IP address in the 32? Only 30, right?
Yeah.
But I need 35. So it is not feasible to reduce the network size. Okay. So the thing is, what is subnetting? The definition. Listen carefully. Based on your requirement, your company requirement, you are dividing one network into multiple networks by borrowing the host bits to save the IP addresses. Understood? Based on your requirement, you are dividing one network into multiple networks. Yes, we divided 1.0 into 4 networks. Based on my requirement, I divided 1.0 into 4 networks by borrowing these 2 bits, by borrowing the host bits and I saved the IP addresses. Yes or no, guys? I saved two subnet two networks, 256, 256. Almost I saved five to 569. I 500 plus IP addresses. Yes or no? That is a subnetting. Hello,
Yes.
you don't understood? I'm not getting any response.
సార్ అర్థమైంది
Yes,
ఒక
sir.
డౌట్ ఉంది సార్.
Yeah, please ask me the doubt. If you have doubts, you please ask me.
ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు స్టార్ట్‌అప్ కాబట్టి సరిపోయింది. ఇన్ కేస్ ఫ్యూచర్‌లో స్టాఫ్ ఇంక్రీజ్ అయితే
Yeah,
అప్పుడెలా సార్?
yeah. If it is, see, the range of this class is 254 only. If the staff is increasing 300 plus, take a class B network. The class B network you will have only uh 16 networks, na? 16 host bits are there. This is just an example. If your
ఓకే సార్.
network size is big, right? You can use class A also. You can use class A. You can use class B. I'm just taking a small network and explaining all this basic stuff. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Based on your requirement, you can take any IP address. This is an example of IP address. Just I'm taking scenario and explaining. Okay, so
ఓకే
based
సార్.
based on your requirement, since you may require 400 IP addresses, take a class B. There are a lot of bunch of IP addresses in network. You can divide that into multiple networks. Yeah, clear everyone. This process is clear. So we are dividing 1.0 network into 4 networks by borrowing the host bits. That is also based on my requirement. This is a formula. This is a key formula. Remember, 2 to the power of n. This is very important formula. Okay, this is a formula where we can borrow the bits. So if you want to satisfy the third value, you need to put n equal to 2. N equal to 2 means here n means a number of borrowing host bits. Okay, we borrowed 2 host bits here. Understood? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all about subnetting. This is just first half is done. The second half is exercises. These exercises are very, 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 very important. Okay, so I will explain these exercises tomorrow. Okay, so actually I supposed to take subnetting in one class, but I don't want to go fast way because you have to understand these concepts clearly. These are the exercises. There are plenty of exercises. If you do these exercises, you will be master in subnetting. Okay, just understand this. Today, practice it, understand it, watch the video one more time, and tomorrow we'll continue with exercises. Exercises will take 30 minutes. Then after that, we will learn ARP. Okay, I'll explain tomorrow ARP as well after subnetting exercises. Okay. Fine. Any questions? Please feel free to ask me now. The concept of subnetting is just to save the IP addresses, man, by dividing one network into multiple networks. How can you divide one network into multiple networks? Just based on your requirement, you can borrow the host bits and divide it. It's completely depends on the design level, design perspective. Okay, understood? Hello.
Yes, yes.
So please watch this video one more time to get a clarity. And if you have any questions, I have time. Please ask me. Do not hesitate. What do you mean by subnetting? Can anyone tell me?
It creates a multiple network in one network.
It will create a multiple networks in one network. Man, phrase it correctly. Okay. So this is not a proper answer. You should not tell subnetting like that.
It
Please,
divides one single network into multiple networks.
you should not tell like that. Please go on
Okay.
tell. I told you right. Not tells in a
Yes.
single sentence. You are the candidates trained from Tungabhadra networks. You have to clearly tell them. The interviewer should be impressive. Impress. You should be
ఓకే
The
సార్.
network which can divide into multiple networks by borrowing
no.
host bits.
First of all, why we you need to start from why we need subnetting like that. So based on your requirement, you need to start always based on the company requirement or your requirement. You are dividing one network into multiple networks by borrowing the host bits to save the IP addresses. In this definition, you will I added why it is required and how you can do this and what is the purpose of by doing this. All three aspects I combined and created definition like this. First, why? It means based on your requirement. You're dividing one network into multiple networks. By how you are doing? By borrowing the host boots. And what's the purpose of it? To save the IP addresses. You need to combine all three and say it like in single sentence. Then interviewer will be shocked. Okay, perfect. You cannot say simply by dividing one network into multiple networks. That's a internet answers. Please always apply logic. Always apply logic. Create your own definitions. Create based on the understanding, right? The concepts. Create your own definitions. Do not look for definitions in internet. Okay, you have to create your own definitions. So it's like a concepts, it's not like a straightforward bookish knowledge. If you say like that, it's a completely bookish knowledge. You read somewhere else and you're telling like that. No, even though if you do mistakes by telling your own definition, that is fantastic. The opposite person can understand, okay, this guy had a practical knowledge, however is not able to phrase it properly. That's fine. Okay, so you need to start why and how you do this and what is the purpose of by doing this. Combine all these three things and create your own definition. And if you learn this way, right, during meetings, right, in after joining in any company, so there will be a lot of issues. You need to join the meeting and you need to troubleshoot the network issues. You need to convey it, you need to tell the customers properly. You need to tell your seniors or managers, or whatever the troubleshooting analysis you have done, you need to explain it in a proper way. You cannot do bookish things there. Whatever you have done, you by your own, you have to convey it. It's very easy if you understand the concepts. Okay, right? If you know how to boil the egg, right, everyone knows how to boil the egg. Everyone confidently say, take a bowl, take put pour some water, and then add egg in that, start ignition and burn, start burning it for 10 minutes, boil it for 10 minutes. Then it's very easy, right? Because you're so much of confident the process. Similarly, the technology, whatever you learn, you should be very confident. Then you can tell, even you are in coma, you can tell the answers like that. Seriously, I'm telling you, please learn in that way. I understood, guys, what I'm saying. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So create your own definitions based on your understanding. Okay. So the subnetting definition is based on your requirement. You are dividing one network into multiple networks by borrowing the host bits to save the IP addresses. That's the ultimate thing. Okay. So yeah, that's all for today. So tomorrow I'll start teaching subnetting classes and exactly how the electronic device internally calculate the things. So I told you, right, how to calculate the network ID. Tomorrow I will tell you how to calculate the network ID. Okay. Tomorrow I'll tell you how to calculate the network ID, and based on the network ID only you'll come to know both are in same network or not. Okay. Yeah. So that's all for today. Any questions? Feel free to ask me. Still I'm asking. Any questions, guys? I'm strongly telling you, I'm not using my WhatsApp. I'm telling you, because hundreds of people are pinging me. I'm not, that is a business WhatsApp, man, not my personal chat. I always, open here. See, whenever I see here, I can chat. Okay. If you I always concentrating on groups. If you want to ask anything, please ask in group, not one to one. One to one messages, I'm not seeing it. You will get a default message, right? One second, let me stop the recording. Thank you.